Ready, aim, fire. That's what you did from start to finish last week, Coach.
It was a great night. It was one of those nights where, as a coach, you think this is what we are capable of, and then you see it come true. And kids played really well. We executed offensively. We played with a lot of intensity on defense, and it was just a great way to start district play. And now what we're talking about is to build on that momentum. The teams that make a run in the playoffs are the ones that slowly progress all season, and then by the 10th, 11th game, they're starting to play their best football.
Coach, you had me very concerned last week, saying that they were better than they were last year, and then when we got over there, they didn't show.
Well, I don't know if it's they didn't show or we really showed, but
I think both.
Sometimes things just go right for you. I still think Muldrow has a good football team, and I just think that right now we're playing really well. We have some kids that run extremely well, and when you're fast, it makes up a lot of ground on maybe some mistakes you've made here or there. So our quarterback played exceptionally well. He distributed the ball the way we knew he could and ran the offense really well. We've been playing really good on defense. So the takeaways were still there, but the giveaways weren't. So you add that up, and the score got out of hand there by half, and it was a good feeling. Everybody got to play, and it was a good night for Wagner football.
The coach's son did not get to play, but the replacement was very good. He could run that football, and he threw it pretty good too.
Yeah, we were surprised. We knew he was a good athlete going in, but he was a good quarterback. So, when they get Coach Fowler's boy back, they'll have him at another skill position. I think wide receiver will be his favorite target. So they'll still be ahead of the game when they get his son back. But this kid did a good job of filling in, and we didn't feel like they missed a whole lot of what they're trying to do on offense, at least with this kid in. So we kind of made some plays. It really wasn't he was making mistakes. We had a couple kids like Josh Hewitt intercepting that ball right off that he went and made that play. That was
what a difference Hewitt made in that ball game last week.
Josh Hewitt, that's a story in itself. He was a kid that a year ago was in soccer off season, and we needed a kicker, and we went and talked to the soccer coach, Brandon Carr, and we knew Josh was a pretty decent athlete, so we talked him into coming out to kick. And then the more we see him in drills and things like that, we talked him into playing a little bit of receiver, and then through spring and summer, he just got real serious about it and decided he was going to make a football player altogether. And he's starting for us at corner, and he has 3 interceptions on the season, and he's hit 3 field goals. He leads 4A football in made field goals. So he's had a great start to the season. By
the way, would you settle for a score tonight as you had last week?
I'd settle for that score any week. You don't go into a game thinking, well, we're going to score 40-some-odd points. You just you go in with a plan that you think will win you the game, and then sometimes things happen that lead to that. So, no different tonight. We hope to have a plan that is the right way to go about winning the game, and we feel real good about some of the things we're going to do.
Thank you, Coach. We're going to talk about some of those things in just a moment. You are listening to Championship Football, and you get championship football when you have championship coaches like Dale Cunnett, I'll tell you that for sure. You have put together a tremendous game plan for these kids for this week, and you do that every week. All of your coaches work so hard so that they can perform to their best. We'll be back in just a moment here on Okie Country 1017 KTFX.